I'm going to be talking for this slideshow because there's some important context needed. First of all, you will notice that the bump and go on this toy doesn't work very well and it will constantly get jammed, and that's because of how the gearbox is set up. Not anything I can actually fix. I have no idea if this toy worked very well originally because this is the only video I have available. I'm the only collector to actually own this toy and the only one to review it so far online. But yeah, there's a worm gear connected to a gear which goes straight. Then there's just one shaft connected to it. It goes straight to the bump and go and to the spinning disc, which moves everything: the eyes, the legs, and the beak. That's also supposed to move the wings. Now, the wings don't move. That's because whatever part was meant to actually connect to that bracket, which lifts up and down and moves the pieces up and down, is not there. There's nothing actually connected to it, even though there's clearly meant to be a connection. I see product photos of this toy which show the wings clearly being connected to something, but the wings weren't connected to the toy. I'll show a photo here quickly. Not sure if there were pieces separate that were actually connected to that bracket that are connected to the inside of the wings where the bulbs go. If like they fell out or something. I'm not going to bother modifying this toy though. Even if it were to make the toy work originally as it was intended to, I'm just going to leave it as it is and review it as is. Here you go. Last thing I want to mention that I kept to the end of the video because it's not as important, this toy actually has inject molding defects. You can see the tail is made up of two different plastics. Well, they're both ABS as far as I'm aware, but the chemical mixture is different. One is much more lighter than the other, and you can actually see that there are air bubbles in the lighter piece of plastic, as well as like a film that you can scrape off, like a very thin layer of plastic that has been coming off because it's old, and also because something went wrong. Both legs are made out of this exact same plastic, and they're also both quite scratched up for no real reason. Also, take notice to the hand-cut stickers. You don't see this very often. Most toys have machine-cut stickers, and if they are hand-cut, well, they're done much better than this. The underside of the wings are the last place that use this bizarre lighter plastic. You can see bits of air bubbles or unmelted granules, I believe, inside. I'm not too sure why or how this happens. It might have been a problem with the actual inject mold injector, but I don't know. I obviously was not the one to manufacture this. I'd be a lucky man if I was. Fuck. I'd kill to make my own toys. Shitty stickers, plastic problems, mech problems. This is a toy I would not recommend. It's not very good quality in the slightest, but it's one I think that's quite cool. I don't know why, I just really like it. There are also many other toys which are like this one. I'll be trying my best to find the penguin family that ever wants the spinning center piece. They're all very weird, but very cool. Goodbye.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Joy.